What's up? This is LOSKO Projects. This is my first episode. This is, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Completely.
Other than doing it.
Yeah, just doing it. But we got a special guest, man. He's a humble dude. I knew him since I was probably around 17, 18 years old. Dude's been doing it in SAC for a long time. He's been helping out everyone. He helps out just about every single person he skates with, and he's encouraging. So yeah, this is my guest, Matt Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on my show, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm all nervous. Don't worry. You know, if I fart and stuff, you know, it's weird.
Or barf.
Or barf.
It happens.
It just happens. But yeah, first question, I just want to say you were from San Jose.
Yeah.
So how was the skating out there, and how did you become like?
Well, I started skating when I was 10 and a half.
Okay.
It was actually my bigger brother's board, but I was so young when he was probably trying to skate, I never even seen him ride it. But I found it in my grandpa's closet, started kneeboarding.
Oh shit.
No one skated where I lived.
Yeah.
You know, eventually I found dudes who skated, you know, and started learning and knowing what was up with like who's who, and that it's an actual thing. Most of all, the culture.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit, I can actually maybe do this.
Yeah, get into it. Well, whether I mean, I sucked.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to push on my feet.
Yeah, that's how we all start.
But I knew that it was like a thing, and it was so raw and organic and different. I was like,
yeah.
this is.
It wasn't like a sport where you needed like so many people.
It was a way of life.
It's a way of life. Yeah.
Like how breakers were. You know,
Yeah.
they just want to dance, and
Definitely.
get down and do their thing, or graffiti writers. But yeah, I was born there, and I started skating there at 10 and a half, and then I moved to SAC when I was 11 and a half.
Okay. Oh, that's so young. Yeah. I thought you got here a little later than that.
Met some skaters, and then so that was like 1988.
Oh, 88. Okay.
And then ever since.
Ever since just
skating, SAC, meeting friends,
Fuck it.
you know, the daily grind. When it was at Watney 80, West SAC,
Oh,
you know.
the grind that goes way back.
Yeah,
I remember
meeting all the dudes like Jeff Tolan, Snaggle, Windsor. Just kept skating.
The grind was one of those spots where I was probably in 3rd grade. And I remember going there and just watching everyone progress there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I saw you, I saw, who else did I see? I saw a couple more, I saw Cardiel come through a couple times, and I was like, these guys are ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Especially back then. You know, and I was just a young kid just watching you guys. I'm like, you know, Sacramento is holding it down. They hold it down all the time, especially with Matt. So, yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, so just been here. I moved away, I moved back to San Jose for like a year or two, and then Hawaii, but I came back here.
Yeah, just came back to SAC.
I was always, I mean, you know, ever since I got here at 11 and a half, it's been my home. Whether I left for Hawaii for a year, or back to San Jose for a year, SAC has always been, you know, my home. It's where my heart's at.
Oh yeah,
let alone where, when it comes to skating, it's where I was recognized out of, you know, did my thing from.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't have to move away somewhere else to, I guess, get acknowledged or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just remember bugging you when I was younger.
Yeah.
I would come up, I don't know where that house was. I think it was on 21st or 21st Street?
Well, yeah, maybe it was 25th and Al.
Yeah.
23rd and Q.
I think it's 20.
Across from the B.
Yeah. This one was across from the light rail station.
That was 23rd.
That was 22, yeah. I used to go there and knock on his door probably, goddamn flash.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would knock on his door probably around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. My homie introduced me to him. He's like, hey, this is Matt Rodriguez. He got some boards. Just go up there, hey, grab a board, you know, just give him, you know, whatever. And he would hook me up. He'd give me like grip tape and shit for free. Just be like, and it was, I think it was Super Knot Days.
Super Knot Days.
Yeah, it was Super Knot Days. So I think you had all your boards in like a trash can.
Yeah.
It was like, you pulled it out and you're like, hey, just grab whatever. Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool.
Pails lived downstairs.
Yeah, Pails lived downstairs. Yeah, that was fun, man. And then after that, I think maybe like a couple months after that, you invited me to this one party. And for some reason, I remember this party, and Cardiel was there. Cardiel was there, and for some reason, this guy, these two, I don't know who they were, but they were like some Rasta guys. They came in and they had a little bong, and then they rolled up and they were, you know, they loaded it up and they looked at me and they were like, "Hey, bro, you gonna hit it?"
I get it.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'll hit the shit." I was like, "Fuck it." And I was like, and then I hit it, and that dude, I was coughing so much, and then the two guys look at me and they go, "You're a fucking rookie."
Yeah, rookie.
I was like, "Hey, man, shit."
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta start it somewhere, man.
No one comes out of the womb being fucking Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong and just smoking away. So,
Right. Hell yeah.
yeah, that was a good days of. I just remember going over there, and then after that, I was still skating, but I got into sports and just, I don't know, man. Skating was one of those things where you didn't need, like I said before, you didn't need like teams and shit. You know, you didn't need you don't need a coach on your ass saying, "Hey, you got to do this and do that." I hated that.
Whenever you felt it, you did it.
You just go. You know, it's freedom. Skate them.
Yeah, I mean, I still take hiatuses. Like, dude, fuck, burned out. Fuck, give it a break. Trip out on some art or music. You know, let my legs like get the itch again.
Yeah, get the feeling again, and then go out there and shred again. Yeah, that's crazy. But I remember from some of the videos you had, I think it was folklore.
Tin Can Folklore.
Tin Can Folklore. I remember watching that, just going. You had one of those styles where it was just so flowy. You know what I mean? It was just. It was just shredding, flowing, and just. I was like, damn, I want to do that. You know,
well, you always, you know, like in any kind of art, you gotta do what's natural. What you feel. Like. There's a lot of stuff that like, oh, that's sick, but I can already feel that that's not what my body wants to do. But I can still be like, oh, that's sick. But my legs ain't gonna move that way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was just a flowing thing, and it was a lot. I think a lot of it was filmed in San Francisco, and like it was just going down the hills and just shredding and just.
A lot of Frisco and Sac, a lot of downtown, like Tankers, Plaza.
I think Twin Towers. Yeah, Twin Towers. Yeah. When the Twin Towers weren't kicking people out at first.
Yeah, Twin Towers. Yeah.
Yeah, and then going over there, and then I remember going there. Oh shit, I'm talking maybe 2001. And get kicked out by two cops on a horse.
Oh yeah, they're still around here and there. They come out on the fucking
horse. I was like, what the fuck?
Hay eaters.
Yeah, like goddamn horses out here on the cops. And I remember telling the guy, they were like, "How old are you?" I was like, 17. And he was like, "Damn, you can't even get in trouble right now." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, he's like, "What's your name?" And for some reason, I said Chad Muska.
Yeah, there you go, Chad.
And he was like, "Chad Muska." He didn't know who he was. You know, and he was like, "You got ID?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Move along." I was like, "All right." He was like, "You're an idiot." And I was like, "Whatever, man." I was just trying to have fun.
Yeah, they had a hard on back then.
Yeah, they did. So, let's see. You can tell I'm new at this. Don't worry about it. So how did you hook up with Cardiel and Pels as in Sacramento?
Cardiel, man, at two different times. Definitely earlier on. Cars would always come down from Grass Valley. You know, fucking kill it. Him and Kristen. He'd always be around, skating ditches, 88 banks, Coffin banks, you know, the grind, and then the streets downtown, you know, fucking, you know, just over time became friends. Hales, when he first came out from Boston, he was in the city for a while, and he wrote for Think, and eventually he moved to Tahoe for like a little bit, and then I got him to move to Sac. I'm like, oh, you gotta come to Sac?
Yeah, come to Sac,
no fucking skating in Tahoe. He was up there being a fucking wood wookie. Hey, down. I was like, you gotta get down here.
Tree hugger.
Down here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was still riding for Stereo at the time. And then eventually, you know, he had Supernaut going.
Yeah.
And then he got me on Supernaut. You know. And, ever since, you know, cars would be around, hills. You know, we had 19th and R. You know, the Renegade Park.
Yeah.
You know, we were always there skating, trying to work, build new shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keep people in pocket.
Yeah, I used to go to that park and always have something new built or something like cement, something. And we would skate it no matter what it was. It didn't even matter if it was just a little.
We didn't have anything else.
Yeah, we didn't have nothing back then, anyways.
Yeah, anything was better than nothing.
Yeah. Now they got a whole bunch of parks and Sac. So.
Yeah, I just met both of them different times, but you know, of course, through skating.
Yeah.
You know? Time goes by, endure our friendships,
Definitely.
keep those bridges alive.
Yeah, always, man. Keep that fire lit.
Yeah.
So,
Lunatic. Come here, Looney.
it's a good dog right here. Beautiful dog, anyways. So, how did you start SLOBOOM? Because I know you were back in the day when I was at 20th and B. You were just making like little stickers here and there. But how did it?
That came about like back at 23rd Street House many years ago. A friend of mine, Kevin, he's a skater too. He's played keyboards and storytellers. And we were working on some graphics one day. We came up with that SLOBOOM.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And, and the logo with the roller skating.
Yeah.
Like, skateboarding period, or what it is to skate is the boom.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you skate? Oh, that's the boom.
It's like the freedom.
I mean,
the
that's
freedom
it.
of skating.
That's the boom. So, you know, just, it wasn't anything at first. I was like, oh, that's sick, you know. The years passed, and then I would say probably, 4 years ago, I was just like, I want to do something with this one day.
Yeah, you want
So,
to
in many more ways than one, whether it's through art, or skating, even music, I'm going to push that until finally, this past March of this year, we had our, rolling down memory lane at the boulevard and dropped the first line of boards, shirts and all that, but it's been a long time coming,
Yeah,
so
definitely has.
without products, the past 3 years, I've always been either hinting at it or like, that's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I
was product.
I was repping it forever, man. I'll put that shit on my boards. People always ask, what is that? He's like, is that East LA? I'm like, no, it's like, it's SLOBOOM, man. I was like, it's Matt Rodriguez, man.
Yeah.
He does
just vibing on it, creating art, just something that's, doesn't have to be a product, but something that gives off a vibe.
It's just a more positive vibe instead of like one of those mainstream companies that just that all they do is want your money. They don't care about writing or anything.
As much as I love skateboarding, it fucking disturbs me too. It's like this is the shit that it's come to. Like really?
Yeah.
If you go back to where it came from, all the way down to the skaters, the mindset of like fuck conformity, fuck fucking establishment, fuck just anything that has to do with saying that you got to be this way in order to be accepted. Yeah. Like, nah, really?
No.
But all other than that, like art and just the character that skateboarding comes from, where it's like, fuck, as much as I love skating, there's a lot of shit out there. It's like, fucking, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
If I'm gonna be involved in it, let alone like something like what I'm trying to do with the boom, is push something out there that maybe make kids think, maybe open their eye and open their fucking sense of spirit. Like, hey, it ain't all about like what tricks I can do. It ain't all about ability. Where's there a conscious message, a conscious vibe? Because we can have ability all day, which we do. There's tons of kids.
Yeah, a lot of kids.
Old, new kids coming out, ability out the yank. Awesome. But as a culture, you ain't got no consciousness. What you got? Then we are really just a sport.
We're not a sport.
Because there's one thing you don't see in sports is a message. You see ability. You see athleticism, which is great. Push your body, push your physical means.
Never quit. That's the thing about skateboarding too.
But in skateboarding, it never came from like, we're an action sport. It's like, no, this is a way of life. This is a way of actually getting out of the mundane.
It was more like a renegade thing of like just getting on your board, getting up and going. Like go anywhere you want, make your...
being your own pilot, being your own fucking, putting wind in your own sails.
Definitely.
In whatever creative way you see to. And even if you're not doing tricks, but you're fucking skating and like,
just
you're self-mobilizing.
Definitely.
So, it's just about like, maybe push out there like, hey, it ain't all about just ability. Like, great, honor kids for their ability. There's tons of talent. But as a culture, Where the fuck? Where's the grit? Where's the Ganas, homie?
Yeah, a lot of the culture.
It's just a bunch of cartoon shit now?
Yeah, a bunch of cartoon shit. The culture is pretty much just dying. It'd die off if there wasn't people like you.
Well,
you push stuff that's still like in the streets and still hardcore to everyone, and people recognize it. Even when you go to parks now, and people are wearing SLABOOM, and you're like, these kids, you know, a couple years ago, they wouldn't wear that.
Yeah.
They would wear Nike, or they would wear some other brand that was, you know, bigger than that. But they see what's in Sacramento, and they see that it's like, it's really for the streets and for the people, for the culture. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I just like it.
Like any culture, it's gonna get infiltrated by monopolies who want to come in and, you know, piggyback on it and milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
But once it's, let's just say, even making dollars, but dollars not worth their time,
they're gone.
And then where are all those kids who may be dependent on that paycheck?
Yeah.
They may have families, and they're dependent on that check. And now it's like, yeah, sorry, but, or even if not, they're still in the game, but you're old news now. We got the new kid.
Yeah. They do that all the time.
Oh,
they do that to every other pro that's
shoot
out
up,
there.
spit out.
Yeah.
You got milked. We marketed and milked you for all you were worth, and we don't know what else to do with you other than replace it.
Yeah. And a young kid comes in, he's gone, and you're like, where's my cut?
But it boils down to the skaters too, who may be coming up, to be aware of that.
Yeah.
And to know, like, yes, make some good money off your talent, cool, but you got to think of the long run of not just you, but the culture that you love.
Yeah.
Like, there's tons of other small brands that you could rep. They probably need. They could use your talent, and probably one day when maybe you don't even feel like being pro, or let's just say you're not the new kid on the block, that's the who and ha-ra, that company, because you're down, might want you to be part of it somehow. Or you might want to work for it.
Yeah.
You know, all the years that you put behind the company, maybe you don't got it no more. Maybe you're over it.
Yeah.
But you still love skating.
Yeah.
That company, I'm pretty sure, would have let you be part of it.
Get older and stuff happens, and you're like,
still be part of it.
Still be part of it.
But you know, I mean, there's a lot of big companies out there that like, that's cool. Everyone's gonna do their thing. There's space for everyone.
Yeah.
But as an individual, as a skateboarder, you gotta mind what you're repping, and in the long run, how it's gonna pan out.
Yeah. That's why I support SLABOOM, and you should support SLABOOM. You know, and it's just one of those things where you can't go wrong with it, man. It's amazing people. It's good, humble people like Matt that keep pushing the real streets, the real skateboarding that a lot of places and a lot of things people don't do anymore. Really, it's a lost culture. It's getting to be a lost culture in some places, but he keeps it going, man. That's Matt.
Yeah, well, it's not about making money. It's about, if you have anything to give back to skateboarding, have it be something that enriches it, you know, put some like cultural richness back into it, some spirit, because that's what it needs. It ain't all about like who's the new kid, who just got signed, how much is they making, what's the new biggest upcoming brand that's just gonna blow up. Like, okay, well, but that's not what it's about. You know, it's like musicians are artists. They focus on music, and if a big label wants to fuck with them, okay, you want to fuck with us, but don't dare try to change our music. Don't try to say, oh, we love you guys, but
yeah, you want to do something?
You should play this kind of music, because that's the kind of music we sell. So, being that you can play music, forget about what you play this. It's like, nah, a real band's gonna be like,
no, we want to stick with our roots.
First of all, second of all, we're gonna play what we feel. Because if you're playing music just because it sells,
it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, just stop.
It's not gonna be a good thing.
Or if you're skating a certain way because you think that's how you're gonna get paid.
I think that's what a lot of like hip hop artists and just people in music in general, they'll have that unique sound to them, and then once someone comes along, hey, we'll pay you this much, and then like, oh my god, you sound horrible.
What happened?
Your shit is weak, dude. What the hell happened? You lost everything. So
it happens in skating. If you have a chance to give back, put some heart and soul into it. You know, it's always welcome. It goes a long way. You know?
Yeah, definitely. So how we doing on time? 20 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Hori mori.
I know, that's a lot. No, but
it's all good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll edit it, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna edit this shit.
Edit.
That was a quick interview, man. That's about it.
Yeah,
For sure. All right, we out of here. LOSKO Projects.
Stay rolling. Exacto.
All right, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
L, the O, the S, the K, the O.